Well, hello, you beautiful people. Today we are going to talk about how do I stop saying I don't have time. Now, does that mean you suddenly get a bunch of time? Well, maybe. And interestingly, I was thinking about this topic yesterday, and this was before we had our monthly Wisdom Warriors, and I thought, hang on, I don't want to do this video until after Wisdom Warriors. Maybe there'll be amazing examples. And sure enough, this is kind of amazing. Well, sort of amazing and sort of just, I guess I have an inner knowing. There was somebody that came to the call that said exactly that. She said, oh my gosh, what I want out of this call is to stop saying I don't have time. Isn't that interesting? What she really wanted behind that was to what she called like shed her old skin of her old self so that she could fully walk into her new self. And it was like she was sent. She was one of the many that came. And it was like she was a gift from God. And I was so grateful that she was there. So I want to go through 3 strategies, real strategies, to help you too have more time, stop saying you don't have time, and to more importantly, live into, just like she said she wanted to, who you really are. Because after all, that's what we're here for. What are we, otherwise, guys, what are we doing anyway? We're wasting our time, aren't we? If we're not living into who we fully are. So here we go. I have them written down, so I'm going to look down just to make sure I don't remember any of these top 3. Okay. Thing 1, create first. Yesterday in Wisdom Warriors, I spoke about this. I have a new practice. Every morning for 10 minutes, I do something creative. And for me, I color. And what that does is it allows the happiness hormones to come in. It allows me to have a more free-flowing mind, a more creative mind, a less bump mind. And actually, that gets you more productive. I'm reading this amazing book right now called Rest, and what it talks about is rest is not the antithesis of productivity. In fact, it is important to weave in, right? To weave into your productivity so that you get the most out of what it is you're trying to do. It's an amazing book, actually. So, you can get with me and I'll give you the title of it. I'll probably do a whole separate video on it though. The second one is to really limit your work to 4 hours. Now that came right from the book as well. And it's interesting, lately I have been paying attention to my energy more than ever. Okay. And I invite you to do the same thing, because this will help you stop saying I don't have time. Pay attention to your energy. Okay. So, for me personally, I have found that 4 Zoom calls per day, I hardly ever work in person. Mostly I'm on Zoom, is really all I can do, and of any kind of call, because it's just the whole, sucking my brain away factor from the computer, to be honest with you. So regarding that, that's important. But really what I'm saying is that in this book, Rest, it talks about how most of the famous inventors and scientists and creators and writers and all those types of folks really only worked 4 hours a day. So if you're beating yourself into submission and you're exhausted and you say you don't have time and you're working 8, 9, 10 hours a day, I invite you to rethink that and get more productive and have time and really dial it in and dial it down to what is really important and pick those things. 4 hours a day maximum, okay? 4 hours a day. And take at least one day off. At least one day off. And number 3 is redefine yourself and live into it. Yeah. So, right, this person yesterday, I told you just a moment ago regarding why she wanted to stop saying this. redefining yourself is literally at the core of everything. Now, it does take a while to redefine yourself. It's not like most people, including me, we don't redefine ourselves in a millisecond. It does take time. To that end, I highly, 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 highly recommend, if any of this is like, yeah, I think I kind of want to do that, come on May 7th. Because on May 7th, we are going to be having this great workshop, Your Bold Breakthrough. And even if you don't want to do any more with me, this bold breakthrough, okay, in that 2 hours, May 7th, that's a Tuesday, not a Monday, very important to note. What you're going to do is you're going to break free of the time thing, and you're going to, more importantly, really dial into what's important to you. And that counterintuitively is really going to help. Most people I see that are too busy, there's lots of fears going on, and I understand that, and that's real. Fears are so real. And we need to just be kind and gentle to ourselves and just take it one step at a time. Pretty soon, though, I'm going to be unlocking and unleashing a program that I'm going to be doing as well. And you can actually start applying right now. You can start applying right now. And if you're accepted into this larger program that I do, and the first thing we do is really dial in super duper tight to what you're meant to do in this world. If you're accepted to that, and it doesn't start till mid-May, I'm doing a huge bonus, which is I'm giving you me in April. And I'm not charging you extra. So this is a giant thing. I've never done it before, but I know that the people who really want this, they're going to have their mind blown, their year blown. They're going to transcend to places that they never thought they could. And I cannot wait to see who shows up for that. Will it be you? If you're called, please move your fears aside, move your I don't have time aside, and come on in, because I have so much for you, and you have so much for you, and I believe in you. When you're called, heed the call. See you soon. Bye.